The ribs, and that's a whole section of your body. It's not a single limb so much as it is an entire core section of your body from the front to the back. There's a lot of ways that the system can take advantage of this in Chris Bey.
The TNA World Tag Team titles were first introduced back in 2007. They were awarded to TNA Hall of Famers, Team 3D. What a legacy has respawned ever since. This has been the home of spectacular tag team wrestling for nearly 2 decades. And you're looking at 2 of the best tag teams going today. The ABC, no doubt the best tag team in TNA. And the system trying to reclaim that moniker.
To reignite, to reboot the system, as we've said time and time again. Huge opportunity to do so here.
Starting things off here against Myers. Myers ducking out between the ropes.
Chris Bey, to your point, looking like he's feeling pretty good, feeling pretty confident. Not putting over the rib injury too much. We'll see how that will affect him long term, though.
This perhaps a psychological move by the ABC to start off with Chris Bey. That kick right to the midsection, that clearly hit home for Bey.
No doubt about it. You know, he begins eating things like that. A hit, a fall, you take every match 15 times perhaps. Feels different when you've got busted ribs underneath.
And a drop kick there by Bey.
There you see even on his own offense. Starting to feel the effects just a little bit.
Myers charges at Bey. For a second there, been a tag between Edwards and Myers. Myers remains legal during this matchup. Chris Bey was standing in the early barrage there by Myers. In comes Ace Austin, one of those decorated wrestlers in TNA right now. 3-time TNA World Tag Team Champion, 3-time X Division Champion.
Isn't he like 15 years old or something like that? I mean, the guy is
in his mid-20s.
He's only doing really well. Still so young and has accomplished so much. The sky continuing to be the limit. But here, the veterans of Brian Myers and Eddie Edwards looking to teach him another lesson.
Right between the shoulder blades, and this is smart. Allow Austin to take more than a lion's share of this match. Shoulders down and a kick out by Myers.
It's going to have to be part of the strategy of the ABC. Is when to get Chris Bey in and when to get Chris Bey out. Here he is back into the fray because, look, a dam doesn't just explode. It starts with a single crack. And right now, Chris Bey is dealing with a couple fissures of his own.
Double teams here by the ABC. Walk permitted in the match. Oh, double kick to the head of Eddie Edwards.
ABC taking this early advantage. Is Chris Bey looking to fly?
Chris Bey, takes down Eddie Edwards. But at what cost?
Big risk there. To the back, to the ribs.
See, Bey, he's clearly breathing heavily. Connects there.
And despite the disadvantage, ABC retaining control here.
Was trying to line up for Sword of Glory there on Myers, but Edwards prevented it.
And the veteran instincts of Edwards there.
Now Alicia Edwards, who's not even medically cleared to compete. Oh, yes. The neck brace. Oh, spear by Myers to the ribs of Bey.
Lying in wait.
The distraction caused by Alicia Edwards, and the system capitalized.
Take another look at this. Unique spear and great timing from Brian Myers there. Saw his moment. Struck at the ribs by Chris Bey.
Great job by our camera crew, our production team to capture that angle. And Bey is bringing in the hardest part of the ring where steel meets wood. That midsection, that core of Chris Bey is in real trouble right now.
And this is exactly what the ABC did not want to happen. But one way or another, the system finds a way to work.
into the turnbuckles.
There is no reason to not feel confident here. Look at this. The agony on Chris Bay's face says it all.
Shot right to the ribs there. Ace Austin arguing with our official Frank Gastineau. Myers is legal against Bay. Continuing to affect his breathing as if it wasn't already hampered.
Ace Austin's got to be careful. I know he wants to get in there and do something, but he's got to be careful about taking the referee's attention. It can only cause more chaos, more destruction for Chris Bay.
It can only create more instances for the system to cheat, for Alicia Edwards to get involved. I mean, you say that like it's like, this is totally normal. This happens all the time. It's totally legal. It's perfectly fine.
I didn't say anything. All I said is that you take the referee's attention away from your own partner, things happen. And you gotta live with that.
So it's Ace's fault that Alicia Edwards drove first into the room.
It's his fault that she had the window to do it. Good. That's what I'm saying. Chris Bay, I mean, valiantly fighting to stay in this one. But hot damn, how much does he have in it? Being stretched, torn, and ripped apart here. Like a pack of wolves with a piece of meat.
I admire the courage of Chris Bay and the ABC, but what happened last night at the hands of Casey Navarro and First Class could be coming back to haunt them. Eddie Edwards takes a cheap shot at Ace Austin.
Again, taking advantage of the emotion on the side of the ABC. Now you see Ace Austin grabbing at his foot.
A ringside doctor going to check on Ace Austin to make sure he's able to continue.
It'll be a bad night for ABC with all of this accumulating here.
I think Austin landed awkwardly on his left ankle, might have twisted it on the way down. Things could be piling up here for the ABC.
Maybe this is what Myers and Edwards have been waiting for, using their professional rematch. ABC, they always push their limits. They run on red all the time. But how much the human body can only take so much.
On a jawbreaker there by Chris Bay. Desperately needed that one. And now needs to make a tag. Eddie Edwards to the outside, but Myers holding on to Bay.
Just a break free there.
Trying to make a tag, but Edwards rips away the tag out to the base. Lost it.
Just in the nick of time. Genius tag team work from Eddie Edwards.
And look at this, Myers rolling Bay into the system's corner.
Almost like a gator roll of sorts. Just literally taking him all the way across no man's land, back to the corner, back to the territory of the system.
I believe there's a chance of stupid hair from the sold-out crowd here in San Antonio aimed at Eddie
I
Edwards.
mean, if that's what you're reaching at, you are scraping at the bottom of the barrel when it comes to insults. That's just good for you.
One, you're no one to talk anything that has to do with hair. Two, they're not wrong.
Just
I agree. You don't like fighting.
look, just because I have a beautiful head and you're jealous doesn't mean you need to get nasty about it. Eddie Edwards, whether you like the way he looks or not,
Cover, trying to capture the tag team titles, and Chris,
you better learn to enjoy the way he is laying the beat down on Chris Bay right now.
Chris Bay has withstood this punishment, however.
Staying in it. But as the question always remains, for how long?
And Myers is now legal, and Eddie Edwards takes another shot at Ace Austin.
Further eliminating any opportunity for a tag for Chris Bay.
Chris Bay stops on a dime. Oh, drop kick right to the midsection, and the setup for a backstabber. Great double team there by the system, whether you like it or not. And we might have new tag team champions, no.
Nasty combo there. Chris Bay attempting a Hurricane Rana. Getting absolutely split in half, two ways from Sunday, courtesy of the system.
That setup there by Myers into the backstabber was brilliant.
War of attrition is unfolding here. Just wearing down Bay bit by bit.
Look at that. You can see blood in the mouth of Chris Bay.
And some further signs of the impact of the damage to the ribs.
Tag made. Myers is legal. The self-proclaimed dream team, America's team, the system, will do whatever it takes to recapture control and recapture championship gold in TNA.
Forget Joe Hendry. I believe in the system.
Okay, went to the system's corner, and Eddie Edwards takes another shot at Austin. Trying to do anything to prevent a tag here by Chris Bay. But Bay trying to fight out of the corner. He leapt for his corner. He got knee right in the ribs.
And his tag team one-on-one.
Oh, went for the Tiger Bomb. Hold on, Bay. Trying to hold on to the titles there to kick out. And Bay saw Myers coming. Knew he had to take care of that problem. Needs to get to Ace Austin. Oh, and a kick to Eddie Edwards. The path is clear for Bay.
It's a huge, this is the biggest, clearest window that Chris Bay has had so far. Can he get to Ace Austin here? He desperately needs to.
Oh, and again, Ace Austin is ripped away from tag and Chris Bay. Now Eddie Edwards in pursuit. Tag made by Ace Austin.
And finally, Austin in to give Chris Bay a respite to potentially turn this matchup around.
Off of the ropes, and able to take down Eddie Edwards. Remember, Ace Austin, it looked like he might have tweaked his left ankle earlier on in the matchup. Seems to be doing just fine at this point. Side Russian leg sweep.
In the amount of time the system was beating down Chris Bay, Ace Austin did have plenty of time to recover. Click, click, boom from Ace Austin.
Locks Edwards. Long history between Austin and Edwards in the TNA wrestling. Oh, Eddie Edwards into the corner, face first into the top turnbuckle. Now Austin using his agility. And a big kick right to the face of Edwards.
And after all the damage done to his tag team partner, for Ace Austin, this is going to be a one-on-two scenario.
Copper tucks the arm to hold on to the titles. Oh, and Myers breaks it up with authority. Just dunked on him like he's Victor Wembanyama right here in San Antonio. That's a basketball player.
I'll take your word for it. As Chris Bay trying to come back into the fray to save Ace Austin, but Myers and Edwards quickly shutting him back down.
Now going for the double team suplex there. Great job by Ace Austin to protect Chris Bay. Oh, and the double finesse by Bay. Cover. Austin's legal. Oh, and a kick out by Edwards.
I don't know how Bay is managing to get back to his feet on this one. I'll give him credit for all that resilience.
What a sequence there by Chris Bay, trying to go for broke. And a tag made. Bay is legal.
Taking a risk here. But they might be trying to set up for it. Looking for the 1-2 sweep.
Trying to set up first for the art of finesse. Myers trying to run interference. Kick right to the back of the head by Austin. Superman forearm by Bay. Now they're calling again for the 1-2 sweep.
Oh, cut off by Edwards.
Thunderbomb. Do we have new champions? Kick out by Chris Bay.
And I don't know if you can quite see the ass, but Myers preventing Ace Austin from making that save there.
Austin is trapped. Finally able to get free. Big spring kick. Down goes Edwards. Oh, and a monster cut by Myers. Myers obliterates Ace Austin.
Almost everybody down, but Myers standing tall.
Oh, the boot right into the injured ribs of Chris Bay.
Action all over the place. Look at the blue thunder from Eddie Edwards. Not enough to put Bay away, but then look out. Myers with the roster cut, taking out Ace Austin.
Back to live action. It feels like 2-on-1 right now, and Bay knows it. Fighting against Brian Myers. Edwards is down for the moment.
In addition to fighting an uphill battle,
This one is 3-on-1. Alicia Edwards on the outside.
Oh, Brian Myers with the spear.
Chris Bay.
Boston Knee Party.
York